I can't get it. I'm too fat. Okay guys, so welcome to the vegan mukbang Q&A. A couple of videos ago I asked you guys to leave a lot of questions and we got a little bit too many. Yep. So I don't think we'll be able to go through all of them while eating this meal.
Okay, so first question, is your mom from Brazil? If so, where?
She's from Rio and she pretty much grew up there until she was like 20 something. And I lived there for about 8 years as well. So I really like Rio actually.
Are both of your families vegan? John's family is vegan, my family is not vegan.
Yeah. We're working on it.
Yeah, at least I've incorporated more vegan meals. Yeah. I just had this meal as well, I cooked for them.
Yeah. This food is amazing.
Did you find out what happened at the airport? Okay, so we showed you guys the airport in Barcelona when we were traveling here to Norway. And it was so messy. It
was apocalyptic.
And it turned out it was like a cleaners strike.
Yep.
So the people who cleaned, they had a strike, so they hadn't been there for like 4 days. And it looked like, yeah,
a war zone. Catherine, your house and town are so beautiful.
That's the one I just asked.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Okay. Can you share if or what vitamin D supplement you take? So we don't take a vitamin D supplement. We do sometimes supplement with omega-3, which also has some vitamin D in it. But since we live in Barcelona, Spain, we get a lot of sunlight, so it's not really necessary. But if you live in like Norway or Northern Europe and stuff like that, you might want to supplement with vitamin D.
Yeah, whether you eat meat or not.
Do you like it?
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's really good.
Everything tastes 10 times better when you're hungry as well. It's such a simple meal, just sweet potatoes stuffed with
and after you've had a workout.
Yep. Carbs and protein.
What's the cost of living in Barcelona?
It's kind of hard to answer, but in comparison to the US, for example, I know most of you guys are from the US, so cost of living there is, it depends on the state as well, but if you live in a more expensive state like LA or something, it's definitely a lot cheaper. The food in general is cheaper in Spain. Yeah. I think, most of the time it is, unless it's junk food, then it's cheaper in the US. Okay. But some groceries will be a little bit cheaper in Spain, not much, but it's very similar actually.
I think it's cheaper than London and stuff for sure.
Yeah.
So but I don't think it's too expensive. No,
but renting and stuff like that is a lot lower, but then the wage is also very low in Spain, so yeah, it's a hard question to answer. Let's see, so many questions, it's gonna be hard to go through all of them.
Do you do intermittent fasting? If so, how long is your eating window? I guess we've been experimenting with it, but right now we're not strictly following intermittent fasting.
Yeah.
We do it like some days without even like thinking about it, I think, because
what I usually tell people is that or at least I do intermittent fasting. I just don't think about it. I'm not like meticulous. I'm not really strict about my eating windows. I listen to my body and I eat when I'm hungry. And usually I'm not hungry in the morning, so I'll always skip breakfast and have a late breakfast, which in the end of the day it just adds up to being a 8 to 10 hour eating window anyway, so it sort of is like intermittent fasting.
You usually eat pretty late at night.
Yeah, I enjoy that.
Instead of eating early in the morning, so
exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. We don't really follow it, but we do it sometimes.
Yeah, I think it's beneficial for people who struggle with overeating and binge eating and that kind of stuff. It's beneficial to control your eating windows and do intermittent fasting. But if your diet is clean and you don't have an issue with it, you know, if it doesn't work for you to be really controllable, exactly. Yeah. Everyone's different.
If you prefer to have breakfast in the morning before you like go to work or something, you can do that as well. Don't like worry too much about it.
Yeah, exactly. You're not gonna, you know.
And if you're interested in it, you can just try it out and see if you like it or not.
Yep. Catherine is the best, haha.
Who are your favorite European YouTubers?
European YouTubers? I don't know. European. I don't even know that many European YouTubers, but I'll just say Vegan Family TV.
Oh yeah,
they're the only ones we watch anyway. So, since Casey stopped making videos.
But he's not European anyways.
Yeah. Who else?
What else do we watch?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We sometimes watch Jon Olsen.
He's like, oh yeah, he is European, he's Swedish. No. Yeah.
Do you think that vegan men are seen as more effeminate? I don't know. Because
Feminine?
No, I don't know. How do you spell that word?
I don't know.
Because of their healthier diet.
If it means being more feminine, then no, I don't think so.
No.
I think that that's what people who are trolls and whatever, they'll say, oh, it's a diet for girls or whatever. But I really don't think that people actually believe it. I think that especially girls, maybe guys will say that, angry guys will say that it's a feminine diet. But who are you trying to impress other guys? Because girls think that it's it's courageous and brave and that kind of stuff, everything that a man is supposed to be. So in my book, it's the manliest thing you can ever do. Stand up for those who can't speak for themselves.
What type of food processors, blenders, citrus juicers do you guys use? We have a Magimix blender,
I think it's a European make, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's UK.
Yeah, it's basically a cheaper version of a Vitamix, I guess.
It's pretty good actually.
Yeah, we haven't had any problems with it. We can make ice cream.
Yeah, I can even make banana ice cream with it.
Yeah, that's the most important thing.
And the juicer, like the citrus press thing, I'm not sure of the brand. We just have one where we make orange juice, and we don't have like a juicer.
Well. Favorite movie?
Wow.
Catherine, don't answer that. You really don't know, do you?
Do you know what?
Catherine forgets the movie we saw one day after we saw it, so there's no point.
I forget the name. I remember what we watched yesterday. We watched Bad Moms.
Bad Moms.
It was pretty fun.
Yeah, but my favorite movie, I don't know. I'm really into thrillers, but if I had to pick one,
it's very difficult.
I don't know. I just say I picked the trilogy, the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah. If I had to pick one, but there's so many good ones.
I like those, and I like the Harry Potters as well.
No, I don't know. I can name 50 movies that I really love.
Yeah.
Question. What are your thoughts on the US election? Okay, so we don't follow politics at all. And I just, it's kind of hard because we don't follow politics, so it's kind of hard to explain everything. But my thoughts are just, in my personal opinion, I think it's good that Trump won because in my opinion, it means that there is a possibility of something catastrophic to happen and people will wake up as a result of that. So maybe it'll put an end to the money in politics, the corruption, all that stuff, if people actually get enough, Once people realize that enough is enough, that it's gone too far, hopefully people will take action into their own hands. And I think, or I don't think, but I hope that Trump will be the person that is a catalyst for that to happen, but who knows?
We don't want anything catastrophic to happen though, so I don't know.
I don't know. Sometimes
I've heard bad things about both the...
Bad things had to happen before good stuff happens. So.
Yeah. I don't know.
No.
I don't really want to share my opinion because I haven't...
Yeah, we haven't gone into detail with it.
The debate and everything.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Let's just not talk about that anymore. During
Ryder keeps shouting out you're on steroids. Is this a fact? Have you admitted this fact? And I somehow missed it.
Yep. I don't think Dion Ryder knows anything about lifting. He thinks everyone is on steroids, even vegan gains and other people who
he makes it sound like you actually told people that you're on steroids and stuff like that as well.
Well, for you guys who don't know, I have never said that. I've always said that I've never taken steroids, and I haven't because there is no need for it because of all these gains that come from all these plants. But yeah, he's just gonna keep making videos about me. I think he's a little bit jealous.
You guys speak perfect English. I guess you learn it at school. What age do you start learning it? In Norway, we start learning it, I think, when we're like 8 or something. Yeah, so a long time ago.
Yeah, I don't know. I learned it. Well, I was born in the U.S., but I didn't learn English while I was there because I moved when I was a baby. So I learned it when I moved back to the US when I was 9 years old, I think. 8 or 9.
Did you not start learning it like in school before that?
No, well, like the basics, like cat and dog and house and poop and that kind of stuff. But
yeah, but you learned it properly, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I also studied 1 year in the US when I was 16, and then we lived in London for 3 years during university.
And I always, well, not always, but half my life, my school life, I studied at international schools, which are always everything in English. So
yeah,
I guess English is my first language, as in the language that I know how to speak the best in terms of vocab. Although it sucks.
How many languages do you actually speak?
Fluently, 4 languages: Norwegian, Portuguese, English, and Spanish.
And I speak Norwegian, English, and that's it.
How about nynorsk?
Yeah.
And Swedish and Danish. They're all the same, guys.
Yeah.
My question for you is, how do you turn someone vegan?
Ooh.
How do you turn someone vegan? You shake them,
example.
you beat them. No, yeah, exactly. Just set an example, exactly. Don't listen to me. I get aggressive sometimes. Too many steroids. But exactly, if you set a good example, you know, if you're into fitness, you make gains, you show that it's possible.
Show them that it's easy as well, like prepare food for them, show them that it's not too hard, that it's tasty.
Exactly, don't invite people over to dinner and make rice and broccoli and that's
maybe suggest some documentaries if they're interested. Don't push too much, just
definitely not straight away like, hey, what's up, I'm vegan, by the way, watch Earthlings. Just take your time. Would you ever try pure body weight workout? We have tried that.
Yeah, I've done it several times.
Let's see. How did you guys meet?
In this village. Every time we get this question, we're actually in this village.
Yeah, it's true.
Like.
Yeah, we met in this village 5.5 years ago. No, I'm not going into the story again, it's too long. But yeah, I moved, or was forced to move out of the US because I got into a little bit of trouble. And I was living with my grandpa, had nothing to do, was just watching Dexter all day long and playing football. And Catherine reached out to me on Facebook, and then we met up and we became very good friends.
Because Jon's grandpa lives in the same village as me.
Exactly, yeah. I was living with my grandpa a while.
It was a big coincidence.
Yep. Do you think the world will go vegan fast enough? I mean, will that happen before the planet becomes uninhabitable and we go extinct?
Hope not.
No, it's not. Of course, the planet will go vegan fast enough.
Yeah, I hope.
It depends what you mean by, the planet becomes uninhabitable. Vegan. So it really, it doesn't, the speed of, the vegan thing or the movement is growing very, very fast. It's insane. Like product sales in the UK, for example, have gone up in the past year by 1,500%. That's insane.
That's a lot.
And people are just jumping on board faster than ever. But, damage can be done really, really fast depending on how the politics are and stuff like that. So no one has an answer to that question, but I don't, I remain positive. I choose to be optimistic, so I'm just doing my best to help spread the message, do my part, and I think we'll make it.
How do your joints feel being vegan?
Same as always.
Yeah.
Never had any joint problems.
I think people can actually improve their joints and stuff when they go vegan.
Yes.
Because of they reduce the inflammatory foods.
Yeah, a lot of our clients have noticed that actually after going vegan. And yeah, exactly. It's meat and dairy and that kind of stuff is very inflammatory, which puts a lot of stress on your joints. So
yeah, someone's had surgery and been told not to do any vigorous exercise for 6 weeks to 3 months. What do you recommend to do to stay reasonable fit and not put on lots of fat? Is walking enough? I recommend walking and also watch your diet. That's the most important thing.
Yeah, exactly.
To avoid gaining fat.
Yeah, just keep a whole foods, clean whole foods vegan diet. And yeah, you'll be fine. You can eat as much as you want, basically, as long as you keep your fats a little bit lower than your carbs, around 20%. You'll be good.
How long did it take you both to go and stay vegan? We basically went vegan overnight.
Yeah, we watched Earthlings and we went vegan overnight, basically. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we haven't really been like thinking about it for a long time or anything. We just...
No, but we were transitioning without even thinking about it by incorporating a lot more vegan meals and stuff like that. Yeah, but it wasn't on purpose. Like, we didn't do it consciously. But yeah.
What kind of tea does Catherine drink? I drink green tea and then a lot of herbal teas like peppermint tea, chamomile. What else?
Black?
No, not very often black tea. Yeah.
I'm not a tea person.
It depends.
So,
and sometimes like the different like yogi teas and the stuff like that as well. Like, yeah, just different herbal teas.
Yeah.
What foods do you recommend the most for weight loss?
Beans.
Greens,
potatoes,
vegetables,
greens,
fruit.
yeah, greens and beans.
Yeah.
Can a vegan take creatine? Yes, all creatine is synthetic. It's not pulled out of animals' bodies or anything like that. Let's see. Loads of people asking about the languages we speak.
How do you deal with non-vegan family and what to do if they disapprove of it? Well, I don't think... If they disapprove of it, they're not very supportive.
Yeah.
And maybe they think it's a bigger thing than it actually is. Maybe they're not like aware of the lifestyle. Maybe they're not like... Maybe they get worried and that's why they disapprove it. Because they think you're gonna get deficiencies and stuff like that. So maybe just try to explain to them that it's the better choice and show them like that you can eat a lot of different foods and that you're aware of your diet and all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I understand 5 years ago, but they had to realize that now in it's almost 2017. There are so many commercials talking about the environmental impacts of eating meat. Loads of celebrities are speaking about it. It's story after story on the the newspapers, articles. So it's not that hard to find information about veganism and the benefits. So I just encourage you to tell them to just do some research.
Maybe show them some research.
Yeah.
Find some, show it to them. Show that it's like...
But the biggest problem is that people don't want to know.
Yeah,
they don't want to be enlightened. They don't want to...
They're in denial.
Exactly, Exactly, and that's not going to change unless they want to, change it themselves. And
but then
they
can't decide what you're doing as well if you're a grown-up.
Yeah.
So it's up to you.
Yep, exactly. Let's see if we can find... There's too many questions. Which one to choose from?
What do you think about hot food? Do you eat hot food? Yeah, we're eating hot food right now.
Yes, we do. We're not raw vegans. Can raw vegans eat hot food?
No, they can only heat it up to a certain temperature, but that's not even...
Just heat up using the sun heat or something?
That's like a dehydrator that they can use, but it's not, not really...
No, not natural. Dehydrators don't exist in nature.
It's not hot.
Nope. Okay. I thought I had a question. That wasn't the appropriate one.
Are you guys working out while in Catherine's hometown? Since there's just one store, is there even a gym? Yeah, there is a small gym and you'll see it in the videos as well. Yeah, you'll see it in the video tomorrow. Yeah, so it's very old school. We're definitely gonna work out. Yeah. How many grams of protein do you realistically eat on an average day? Also, what are your macro percentages on a vegan diet? I don't really go by grams, but I do about 20% protein. I find that works really well. Macro percentages, so 60-20-20 is the thing that I found works the best in general for the general population. So it's definitely more carbs and then less protein and fat. Yeah, but it doesn't have to be exactly that number. You know,
you know, this is the only way the vegan diet will work. If you do 60-20-20, like, it doesn't really matter too much.
I don't even know mine.
The calories are the most important thing, you know, whether you gain weight or not.
Yeah.
So,
And then what do you think on 80-10-10 macro diet? And what do you recommend for a healthy diet while trying to gain muscle?
Huh?
What do you think of 80-10-10 and what do you recommend for a healthy diet while trying to gain muscle?
Yeah, we recommend a 60-20-20 like we said before.
Yeah, but I think 80-10-10 can work perfectly fine as well. You just need to find out what works for you, how you like to eat, what your goal is as well.
Exactly, but he says gain muscle.
No, yeah, but if you split in, first is that's what you think of an 80-10-10 diet and what you recommend.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wouldn't recommend 80-10-10 if you want to build muscle optimally. It's a bit too low in protein and low in fat as well, most importantly. Where in Norway are your families from?
So I'm from the west coast of Norway. It's like a tiny village with 800 people, and yeah.
Yeah, and my dad, he's
also from the
exactly,
west coast.
yeah, exactly the same thing. What happened? Catherine's mom is trying to get in. Okay, next one.
How long have you been dating? We just said that. Almost 6 years.
Are you done eating? Shit.
Can you tell us about some Christmas traditions in Norway and how they differ from Spain? In Norway, it's normal to have like the Christmas tree, stuff like that, and then on Christmas Eve, which is the 24th of December, we get the Santa Claus come visit, and usually in the morning we put out porridge for him. So the Santa Claus.
The morning to the 25th, right?
No, or the morning to the 24th.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, and then. Oh yeah, we just learned something new about the Christmas traditions in Spain. It's very weird.
It's Catalan. Yeah, no, that's the craziest thing
like
ever.
Where we live in the shops, they sell like it's like a little wooden piece
log. It's a log.
Yeah, it's a log with like a face and everything and like a cape thing on his back, and it's called Tio. Yeah. And what they do is they hit him with a stick. And they hide the presents.
They tell him to shit a present for them.
Oh, excuse me. They hide the presents underneath the blanket and they hit him with a stick and tell him to shit out the present. And then they get the present.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. Yeah. But yeah, the most traditional meal is pinachet.
Which is basically lamb, like salted lamb.
Extremely salted lamb.
No, but I'm not sure if that's the most traditional in the whole of Norway. It's also like pig, like the ribs of the pig and stuff.
Delicious.
Yeah, and some other places they use something different. Let's see. How do you stay focused and motivated on a cut when your partner loves to indulge in delicious, unhealthy, high-calorie food?
Exercise, willpower.
Yeah, basically.
Nothing else you can do.
Yeah.
You just gotta
you can try to talk to him, like, to not eat all the stuff in front of you, maybe.
Get him to eat everything in the bathroom. Just lock the door and just...
It depends what it is, though. Like, if it's, like, a lot of, like, pizza and stuff like that, it's a bit more difficult. Do you have a favorite inspirational book? Oh, not really. I don't really read a lot of books. Do you have one that you like at the moment? Like audiobook or something?
No. I do, but I forgot the name right now, so...
Sorry.
Yeah.
Why don't you sell ProFuel products anymore?
Yeah, a lot of people are asking this, so let's just get down to it. So, basically, I was working with ProFuel. They're a German-based company, vegan company that sells supplements. And basically, I decided to partner with them, which means they would send me the products, for a big discount, the factory price or whatever, and I would sell as a retailer myself from my own home. And it didn't end up working as well as planned because the shipping rates from Spain are horrendous. Exactly, and it was a lot of work and not much return of investment. So and the other thing as well is that I got another opportunity to work with a new company, which
also vegan, 100%
also 100% vegan, which I'll talk to you guys more about tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. But The main, also another reason why I didn't want to promote ProFuel too heavily is because...
Or why you chose the other one.
Yeah, it's because it's more natural, you know. ProFuel had sucralose, which isn't great. You know, to have it once in a while, it's perfectly fine, but every single day, it's you know, it accumulates and it's not good. So I didn't feel too comfortable promoting it, unfortunately. So this new one, I will feel 100% passionate about, and I feel like you guys will enjoy it a lot. So more news on it tomorrow. But yeah, I just found a healthier alternative.
Definitely recommend you to try it. It's a lot healthier, and they use stevia instead of like the other artificial sweeteners.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. We'll explain it. Yeah. So that's there's nothing, no beef between me and Misha and Patrick, those guys.
We don't have to do the shipping and stuff anymore. So that's one of the main things as well.
Exactly.
I know there's a good number of haters against veganism, but do you think it's that they don't want to be vegan, or they just don't care to try and improve their health?
They just don't want to dive into the information. They don't want to accept.
Like the people who spread a lot of hate and stuff, I don't think they're aware.
They're not normal people either.
No, but I don't think they're aware. They haven't like researched and stuff like that. They're just, maybe they're scared of change. They're scared that a lot of people is gonna go vegan, and I don't know.
I don't know. When I see hate comments, I check their profiles out on Instagram and stuff just for fun. Sometimes it's one of my hobbies, and they're pretty funny looking people.
Was it hard for Jon's whole family to go vegan, and who was the biggest influencer for this change? By the way, maybe you already know the wedding date. So the wedding date, we'll get back to that later. We don't wanna
exactly
share too much right now, but it's gonna be soon.
Yep.
So should we do one more question?
Let's do one more question for the hell of it.
Okay, let's see. This one or not?
I don't know. Yeah, why not?
What do you like the most about living in Spain?
What I like the most about living in the
sun and the
sunlight.
Beaches. Yeah,
I mean, I have loads of good things to say, loads of bad things, but we can't really speak for Spain, just for Barcelona. It's the only place I've lived in Spain.
I guess we're close to family, and it's not like we're close to your family. My family is not too far away. It's like a short plane ride, and the weather is pretty good almost all year round. Lots of nice beaches. Quite cheap, the food.
Exactly, and vegan options at restaurants and stuff. I don't know. It's like, it's just a good place. It's not the best. Let me say some bad things, because that's pretty easy to say. Closing times are horrible. They close in the middle of the day. They have siestas. Customer service is garbage. They do not know how to take care of their customers in Spain at all, and they don't give a shit at all. What else? I mean, the language barrier for you is a little bit of a downside, but that's obviously like you're in another country, so you just have to be. And
I could have learned the language if I wanted to.
Of course,
It's just
But in general, we really like living in Spain. In
Barcelona. for now we really like it. So we'll see what happens in the future.
We never know. Let's just do one more.
Okay.
Let's see if we can find an interesting one to end this episode on. Too many to choose from, guys. I'm going nuts. There are like 400 questions here. Biggest fear in life.
Whoa,
that's a big ender, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a big question.
It's a big question. Catherine, what is your biggest fear in life?
I don't know. What's yours?
Losing subscribers. No, I'm kidding.
Don't unsubscribe,
please. Exactly. Okay, do you want me to go first?
Yeah, you can go first.
I guess my biggest fear in life is having lived my life and not being able to live to the fullest and made the most out of my time on this planet. Which means also not being able to leave an impact, like just make a positive change in the world somehow. Whether it's small or big, it doesn't really matter, as long as there is something positive that has been done. So my fear is not being able to do that. But that's not gonna happen.
let's end it with that.
Okay, you don't have anything?
Yeah, but I agree.
Okay,
I agree, yeah. It's very
cool.
good one.
Yeah, I don't know, we're not used to doing this stuff, guys. So I'm sorry if this wasn't too enjoyable. Next time we'll do a better job. Let us know what you think. Exactly, let us know in the comment section below.
Please give us a thumbs up if you liked it. Okay.
Alright guys, peace out.
Thanks a lot for watching.
Bye-bye.
Peace out.